See, that's what it's all about. It's not about repeating the same line. What has to be now 300 times.
Yeah.
You're saying the same thing, and it's not insulting.
Yeah.
It's not funny. It's not entertaining. Seriously, it's desperate. I'll give you that. You sound very desperate. It sounds like somebody who, Jimmy absolutely got the better of you, and you don't know how to defend yourself against it. It's pathetic to listen to, is what it is. That wraps it up pretty much.
And I didn't write about other radio shows. We fought with we fought with Lex and Terry. We fought with JV and Elvis. This show is fought with Stern Show. This show is fought with who's that guy Jim and that the Pest bought the fucking sign for?
Oh yeah,
that guy I don't even know anymore.
But I mean, there's been so many fights that just kind of went away. That happens. But the thing with you is you were so dishonest about what was happening, and you completely started motherfucking us when we had never even heard of you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we get carried away. Somebody will say an offhanded shitty thing and we go crazy. You were really hammering us and then fucking cry like a little bitch when we hit you back.
You know what?
Sick.
We're talking about a guy in Cleveland. That's how big we are. That's how big. We're so big. We're the biggest radio show on the planet. We're Opie and Anthony. That we're going to monitor this guy's rating. We're going to monitor.
Wow. You can't even go with it.
It's really bad.
Hey, it's the guy's radio show. Okay, and then, you know what we're going to do? We're going to monitor his video feed. Then we're going to...
You can't even... He has nothing.
Since you'll never be on TV, we had to monitor video feeds. Zilch.
He has nothing.
We're going to capture a picture of him picking his nose and eating it. We're going to out him for being a booger eater. Really?
That's kind of funny.
He's just narrating what happened.
I like this guy. He just states the facts.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a nobody, and yes, you ate boogers.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a 3-caption video feed of it. Jeez, at least duck under the deck like I would.
And didn't a listener give us
Of course a listener did. We don't monitor you.
He thinks we're sitting here watching his video feed.
We're too busy looking at girls shove things in their pussies.
Yeah.
You fatso.
The pests do that because that's what they love doing. They love finding douchebag, fat fucking assholes like you, and finding you in embarrassing situations, and then sending it to us, and sitting there with your finger dug up your fucking nose, and then shoving it in your mouth afterwards is hysterical.
It's the proverbial hoot.
Yeah.
And we enjoyed it. And somebody, I don't know if it was Whackbag or whoever they were. I know it's an avatar. I think some people have it on Whackbag.
Yep.
Every once in a while, I'll flip through the message board. I'll just see that fucking fat load eating a booger, and I laugh every time I see it.
Does a girl kiss you with that fucking
but you know what?
booger-eating fucking mouth?
It's how he eats the booger, because, I mean, I've been known to eat a booger,
What, with
too.
a fuck? Oh,
But he eats... he ate that booger like it was the last booger on earth.
Dude,
he was really into it.
He put it on Melba toast.
Right.
Fucking asshole.
He put it on Melba toast. He put it on Melba toast. He put it on Melba toast.
Yeah,
He put it on Melba toast.
He scooped it up with a peak freen. Fat cunt.
To being a booger eater about a year and a half ago. Do the bit. Eat the booger, good boy. Eat the booger. Do the booger eating bit.
Laughing at him.
This one is him. It's completely his fingers dug in his nose. The second one is him pulling out, and the third one is that finger in his mouth.
That fat.
Not tasty.
Not salty.
Not salty.
92.3 K-Rock.
Not highly rated. Not in the format anymore.
Wow.
Good boy. Do the bit.
What are you talking about? I don't know. What are you... He's playing clips of us being really funny. That's like so stupid.
Silly. I think he's actually a fan of the show, and he's trying to get hired.
Yeah, good luck there.
Why else would you play yourself being slammed accurately and have nothing to come back on?
Except repeat what we say about him.
But he's like...
He's picking his nose. I'm picking my nose.
Yeah.
He's eating it. I'm eating it. I'm fat. I'm fat.
This guy's great. What a hell,
They can't stop talking about it. Now, I find out. I went online. Someone said, hey, did you, he wrote, Norton in his book, wrote a chapter about you, and is nationally, like, Barnes & Noble, Borders, like, for real book. Guy's a best-selling author, New York Times list.
Thank you.
All right,
I thought
Jimmy.
Jimmy was a hack.
Thanks, Maxwell.
But you suck so bad, Jimmy. How did you get a couple of books?
Here he's painting himself as the victim who didn't have it coming. Aw.
You bamboozled everybody, Jimmy.
You want to throw punches at people, and you don't want punches thrown back at you.
He wants boogers thrown back.
Of course he does. On 5 fingers at a time. He wants them thrown right into his tongue.
Tasty.
Well,
It's like they can't stop talking about it. Now he's put me in the book. Do the bit. Go ahead, put Maxwell in the book. Do the bit. Do the bit.
That is so annoying.
it really is.
It is oddly funny and just terrible.
It is horrid.
What do you expect?
And I would get emails once in a while from people, hey, Maxwell said something to, it's like, you fucking, just don't be so dishonest about throwing the jabs here and there. You throw them, dude. You throw them. And if somebody is fucking, I'm not that out of touch with, if people hit me, I hit back. It's the way it should be.
Yeah.
People attack this radio show, we attack back. Don't cry because we're better at it than you are.
It makes it sound like we
Apparently
searched
much
him
better.
out.
That's what's enraging.
That's such bullshit.
He should come out and tell the truth, which is, I was shit-talking these guys, and they knocked my teeth out. Because that's what happened.
Here we go.
I've never unprovoked attacked a radio show, ever.
Yeah.
Except for
I wonder who greenlit that was like, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take a couple of pages or a chapter or whatever and talk about this guy who most of your audience who's going to buy this book has never heard of.
Attaboy.
Who was like, dude,
No, because Jimmy knows how to write in such a way that,
It makes it entertaining
for
if you know him or
everybody.
not.
It doesn't matter if you ever listen to the dumb show.
What do you think? You read a fucking novel? You have to know who every character is before you...
And I
He
explained
spelled it out that you're a douche.
who you are. I explained why I was writing about you. I explained that you were talking shit about us. I explained that you were then criticizing my HBO special and the promos. So they don't need to know who you are.
I explained.
Explanations. Do the explanation.
Do the bit.
has never heard of.
Yeah.
Who was like, do that? That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I was.
Because whoever that was, I want to make sure we never hire them to help us.
It's ridiculous.
You're not going to have people of that caliber ever wanting to work with you guys. Stop being dishonest.
I want to hear him say "do the bit" again.
Of course.
Please say
I hope he says it again.
Sure, like, why? It's absolutely ridiculous. These guys claim to be, well, we're the greatest radio show ever on the planet, but we can't stop talking about this one market hack in Cleveland. Hey, do the bit. And now,
Is he trying to do dice?
It sounds like he's
I don't even
drifting
know.
into a Dice impression,
Or
but
at least trying?
Yeah.
Because he's mocking you for doing dice, I guess?
I don't know.
That's good impersonation.
Which is less than 1% of your
I think it was the real
repertoire.
bit. And now I'll lame the third chair sidekick. You know, Jimmy Norton, the guy that isn't good enough to actually be like a top tier comedian, which is why he's doing radio. Now he's written a chapter about him in his book. We're obsessed with him. We can't stop talking about him.
What? Can I ask a question?
The top tier comedian,
But I have to do
but
radio.
you have
so
to do radio.
Can I ask you fucking, you monumental dumbbell, why would you attack the medium you're in? Like, so why is it you're a top tier comedian if you do TV or if you do film, but not if you do radio? Like, why would you separate your form of entertainment from other ones? You fucking self-destructive idiot.
Yeah, I guess he can't really distinguish the fact that, because he sucks. So he assumes the whole medium sucks, and if you're in it, you suck.
I talk for fucking 5 hours a day. I hang with my friends. I make a good living and talk to 2 countries. Why wouldn't I do that?
You're not a top tier comedian.
What comics love coming on this show?
Do the bit.
You silly goose.
It's a perfect job for Jimmy.
It's a great fucking gig, dude.
We love our gig, but Jimmy he has it even better.
Because the pressure, let's be honest.
You have less pressure.
No pressure.
If you wanted to, you could take the rest of the week off to just promote your book. No one's going to question it. It's a perfect gig for you.
Or I could
Plus, it allows you just to do the bigger gig instead of traveling around the country like a lot of these guys have to do, just to make sure they're making enough money to support their families and stuff.
Amazing how he would just
This
be
is perfect.
so
This is a perfect gig. That's why Artie Lang does it. It's perfect for you guys.
Of course.
And safe to say, there's a line out the door, you know, hoping Jimmy moves on to movies or something because they want the gig, and they're really good comedians in their own right.
Comedians love doing this show. And other radio shows.
It's obvious.
Like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, you guys just you refuse to let it go, and I think it drives them nuts because they know that at the end of the show, at the end of the day, it's a better show.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Our show. It's a better show, dude. We're funnier than you guys, man.
Yeah, he doesn't even believe himself.
He doesn't
I know. It's a better show. Our show.
But we're a better.